radio show, The Split, where we discuss success, partnership, love, independence, and time, and we show you how to balance it all with the business.
Nah, you know how we do. We love y'all. We family. We family.
I'm Hollywood.
You gotta do it one more time.
Do it, Candy.
Don't I look good?
Do it, Candy.
Marilyn.
Do it, Candy.
Come on, bro.
Do it, Candy.
Marilyn.
Do it, Candy.
Come on, bro.
Welcome to The Split, you
Again,
guys.
guys.
I am Candy
We lit.
Green, your host.
And I am Court, your co-host.
We have some special guests today. Well, TP not special, but he want to introduce himself anyway. So go ahead, TP, do your thing.
Talk your talk.
I'm in your mama room. I'm in your mama room.
What's
Stop
up?
playing with
What's
it.
up? It's TP with my co-host.
Y'all know what
The best
fuck
host.
going on.
Dubs
your
in
mama
the
room.
building, man.
I think it's the
This is
battle
gonna
of
be
the
the show.
podcast.
I
It is host
First
and
you want no
co-host
joints,
versus
first you want no
host
joints,
and
now
co-host.
Listen,
Listen, you see what
joint.
happens when you invite Negroes on your show.
Came and took over.
No, we gotta be
You
ourselves.
want to look, oh, it's our show.
I was
They got
being
the-
quiet. I
we
was
allowed
not
to-
Wasn't even
We
invited.
allowed them to
I was
come on
being
our
quiet.
show.
I was being quiet.
Next thing we know, our mics are muted.
That's how it be.
But you know, but listen, y'all know we a family.
I was waiting for y'all to
This
introduce
this
me. I
this
was chilling.
this
Look,
Miller Time Studios.
That's
with
just like TP. He didn't even
Candy.
introduce you all the way.
I did. I said the best. You say your mom.
That's another. You know how that goes.
He just wanted you to do the
Anybody come to see you,
background
Otis?
singer. He just wanted you to say that part.
No, I'm actually excited to be here. I got somebody that's on the show every Wednesday, Talk Your Talk podcast.
Truly.
Dubs. I'm happy that I have some backup because Courtney and Candy been double teaming me.
It get like
Why?
that. Hold on, wait a minute. It get like that in
Lies.
here.
don't
Now,
understand.
last week he was happy
no,
that
no,
you
no,
were
no,
here,
no, no.
Court.
I was happy.
What? What that? You see that?
I'm just here. I'm just happy to be here.
Well,
Again.
I'm happy for you all to be here. Talk
Yes.
Your Talk podcast is every Wednesday. Sometimes they start at 7. Sometimes they start at
Candy, don't do that.
Damn, between seven
like 9.
and
9
8-ish.
o'clock, 9:15.
Because y'all can run on color people time.
We still run though.
That's all that matters.
That's all we here. That's it.
You press the red button.
Exactly.
I'm just here to press the red button. See, Candy, I like that. You picking up. You picking up.
It. But we want to thank all of our subscribers, followers for tuning in.
Yes.
And let y'all know how to find us. We'll let the guests start today. So let our followers know how to find you guys.
Fuck you looking at me for?
We on all the streaming apps. Every app you think of, we on it. As far as every app you think of, we on it.
Can we have an example of an app?
We on Spotify.
Spotify.
Uh-huh.
Period.
We on Apple Podcasts.
Period.
We on radio.com.
Period.
We on radionote.com.
Period.
We on Tidal.
Period.
We
Say that, Bodie.
on YouTube.
Period.
And if you
Candy
get us
on
wrong,
YouTube.
we on your motherfucking ass.
Period.
We everywhere, man. If you type it in, we everywhere, man. And again, Candy, I really, I'm gonna say this on the air. I really appreciate you for making this your home for your podcast.
Yes,
Because
of
your podcast
course.
is doing triple, quadruple numbers.
Do you hear that?
And I'm so excited that you really stepped out on faith and made this podcast happen with Courtney with a Q. Because Courtney with a Q, you was missed. Okay? I was over here sweating trying to be Candy
did
co-host.
No, for real.
I appreciate
You
it, but
did a
listen.
really good job. I was like, okay, T.
Candy fired me every episode.
Damn.
And this your last episode again today. Nothing
next
personal.
Good to be back.
Nothing personal. Just business.
But yeah, welcome back, Courtney and Candy. Again, I really appreciate you coming here and doing your thing every
Of course. Miller Time Studio always
Thursday.
make me feel like we at home.
consistency. It counts.
It definitely does.
Yes, sir.
Consistency is key. Consistency is key, which is why I'm consistently not inviting your ass to my show to know.
Damn. I know you
I'm still
heard
gonna be in the
that.
building. I'm still gonna be here.
I know you heard that.
So just in case I need you, at least you here.
Because you're correct.
That's
I
all
got
that
you. I got you.
That's all that matters.
That's all that matters. I got you.
Well, y'all can find us, me and Court, on The Split. You on Instagram, The Split V. You can find us on YouTube, The Split Podcast.
Okay.
You can also find me on Instagram, Candy Green, KNDIGRE. And I just want to slide that in there.
Yeah, you can definitely see. Can't miss Candy.
Thank you.
Candy with the candy, yeah.
Every time
Wow. Really quick.
Candy, I always sing that song.
Oh, the song go off in your head, huh?
Yeah.
That song go off in your head, huh?
You can
Theme
find
song.
me on Instagram at CourtP, at QUORTP.
With a
And
Q.
OnlyFans.
You say you let that voice drop?
Look,
You say you let that voice drop?
Don't start with it. Don't. You know.
that's exactly how that went.
Don't
But
y'all from talk your talk over here to the
I mean, y'all
What they
y'all
not
giving
gonna
out
do?
y'all stuff, so you know, y'all can find me at Front Street _Dubs. You heard me
With a Z.
with a Z,
With a Z.
D-U-B-Z.
And shout out to B with the T. You know, we gonna hold it down.
Betty wrong.
I really wish she was here because she's the only one that know how to control these two.
We gonna hold it down.
That's TP handler.
That's exactly
She
what
keep him
that
in
is.
line.
She definitely does.
We here, man.
But Brooke, I hold you down. I keep him, under wraps today just for this hour.
Good luck.
Tell me about it, because today's
Period.
topic is crazy. So today's topic is a touchy one. I mean, it's a what's the word I'm looking for?
Almost like taboo or
Pretty much, definitely.
like a very different topic. It's co-parenting from a male perspective.
Co-parenting from a male's perspective. See, a lot of men always say, "Oh, it's only one side to it. Y'all only hear the women's side, the mother's side."
For real.
So now we have two men here,
Two amazing fathers.
two amazing,
Appreciate
three.
it.
Period.
Because Courtney is also a single father.
Yes.
So we have
Period.
three fathers here.
Truly.
And, we get to listen to what y'all got to say about co-parenting. I'm definitely excited to hear this. I get to talk less and listen more.
That's crazy. This is every episode. I don't
That
understand
is
this.
not true.
See, did she say talk less?
So we're going to jump into the topic. Go ahead, Court, take it away.
Well, gentlemen, what do you feel like has been what do you feel like the best part of fatherhood has been for you?
What the fuck is you looking at me for? I don't get this. I don't have the answer, Sway.
You said what's the best part of fatherhood?
Yeah.
Um,
In your perspective, from you.
growth with your child. Your child knows you. Your child won't cry when you pick them up. Your child won't do something crazy while you got them. It's just growth and maturing your relationship between your child, being that you are a single father. So it's just different.
So before we get that, I have another question, Court. What causes you to be a single parent or into co-parenting? Because I'm pretty sure when you initially, created this child, you didn't have the idea that you
Right.
would be
Single.
right
Right.
or separated while raising this child. So
What was the question? I don't.
what caused
What
it?
you? I ain't even answered the first
Stop,
question.
stop.
What was the first question?
Why are you essentially a single father? How did that come about?
There you go.
Nah,
Was
but
it-
no, it
Oh,
was a
You want to
question
know the
before
first
that.
question,
It
but
was
we're going to get back to that
What,
after
TP
you get
got
to
a
this.
good question. Yeah, I got a good. It was like,
This is a
what's
good
the best
question
part
for
of
your
what you
ass.
said about
What
fatherhood?
was the best part? Okay, so what to you, Dubs, is the best part of fatherhood?
Oh man, to see the reaction on my daughter's face, like when she sees me and just
She be frowned up like that?
man, she be lit, bro. Like I just got a car and it's a used car. You feel me? Nothing crazy, not no neck turner. But when she saw it, her face lit up. Like she made me feel good about it because I was just like, man, this is a how they say this is an A to B car. One day I'm gonna get something better. Like my daughter went crazy, like, Daddy, I love your car. I was like, what?
But that
To the original question, how did you become a single parent to begin with? How did the co-parenting started? Again, when you first decided to have this child, or not decide to have this child, but when you first found out this child was coming,
You're doing it for a forever thing or something
right,
like that.
Right.
You know, that's
right.
the
You
plan.
go into with the plan that me and my significant other or wife or girlfriend is gonna take care of this child together.
Right.
Now all of a sudden, y'all got a co-parent.
For me, I could say like it just when man makes a plan, God has a different plan, and God kind of loud because you have in your mind how this thing gonna go, and you like, yo, we have a kid, we gonna this and this and that, we live happily ever after, blah 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 blah. But sometimes adults,
Boom, you cheat.
no.
now
Relax, yo.
you're not gonna throw our guests under the
Okay,
table.
okay.
You gotta
First
relax,
of all,
yo.
They
Look,
started off.
These are
Adults-
upstanding
adults-
black men. I don't think that they cheat because black men don't cheat.
adults.
Courtney,
Well, like I tell my
you
daughter,
just
man.
raised my blood
Sometimes two
pressure
adults. Sometimes two adults
Instantly,
have differences.
Chill.
Sometimes two adults they have their differences, and in our situation, it was the best thing to do was us to give each other our space and go our separate ways, and just be there for our daughter at this time.
And it was a respectful thing. It wasn't
Yeah. It's a very respectful
because we
thing.
both know how that.
Yeah, it can get ugly.
it can get ugly.
It can get heated, it can
Ugly.
get petty, it can get all of that. But you got to try to come out of that. Even when it get like that, you got to come back to the common ground. Like, yo, look, okay, so it's clear that we're not going to do this. okay, so let's just we're gonna come together about this
Right.
child. We got to do each other for the rest of our life.
But
So
you say it like it's so easy. It don't actually be like that. Even
don't.
it does not. No, it does not. But you gotta, at the end of the day, you gotta get back to, you know how you get off subject, get back to the subject. We talking about a
Absolutely.
kid. This is the kid.
A whole human.
I don't want to
being.
hear about how I rubbed you the wrong way, you rubbed me the wrong way. Listen, man, what it got to do with our kid, man? What
Right.
does my kid need? I'm picking up, I'm dropping off. What's going on? Look, okay, look, I'm not gonna disrespect you. You're not gonna disrespect me. Okay, we only talking. Okay, if we only gonna talk, let's only talk about the kids. So don't ask me boyfriend shit. Don't ask me to do boyfriend shit because I'm not your boyfriend.
So what is boyfriend shit?
And I'm not gonna
Where
ask
you
you
at?
to
What
do
you doing?
girlfriend shit. You know?
I don't think where you at can necessarily only be boyfriend shit, because when sometimes she wants to know where you're at, maybe she's having a breakdown as a mom.
Oh yeah,
Right,
I,
right,
no,
yeah,
I,
right,
I won't.
right.
I won't feel bad if she
Right.
asks me where I'm at, like nothing like that. No, no, no.
I would.
Yeah,
None of
gee.
your business. What's
Correct.
up?
What?
What?
Period.
Why
I
are
don't
you
like
take-
that.
What's up?
You trying to run
Is
me.
the baby okay?
Is she
For
good?
me,
I would rather get a phone call and say, listen,
Where you at? The baby not breathing. Not breathing.
Damn.
I'm my bad.
Damn.
Don't kill the children.
it's the COVID. I'm gonna blame it on the COVID. I'm gonna blame
Where
it on
you
the
at? The
COVID.
baby done fell and hit her head.
Not
She got a
even
knot.
that. I'm dealing with something right now. I'm
Right.
overwhelmed right now because realistically, we get overwhelmed as parents, especially
Yes, we
when you
do.
begin to have multiple kids.
Right.
So we get overwhelmed, or as a new parent, because you have one child.
Yeah, my daughter 5. Yeah.
Yeah, so as a new parent, you don't realize these kids go through stages, and when they hit certain stages, you be like, God damn, this baby don't stop moving, you know. And
Right.
sometimes you just need a moment.
Yeah.
Call me and say I need a moment. Are you able to come get her? Don't ask me where I'm at or
Yeah,
him
like
or
you
her.
trying to
That
run
make a
me.
lot of
Yeah,
sense.
don't
that
ask
make
me
a lot
where
of
I'm at.
sense.
But
Wow,
you know,
what
black
happened?
people
Where
don't
I'm at.
communicate that effectively. So
And
let's
that's
not,
the
let's not put
problem.
on. Let's
That's
not do
the
that.
problem.
We're not
Yeah,
gonna act like we're
admittedly,
just the best
we
communicators.
We don't. Black people, we don't.
And in these co-parenting, we don't establish like lines.
And boundaries.
We don't establish boundaries.
all.
Yeah.
And
it kind of go by this whole what's understood don't got to be explained type thing.
right.
And, that's
right.
and sometimes that's where the lines get blurred.
And it can be very catty. It
Yeah.
can get that way. But earlier when you mentioned something, TP said it gets very, very ugly. TP, would you like to
I'm gonna be real. I'm gonna be real.
Let us know.
I got a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old.
Oh.
I'm sorry, what?
I got a 1-year-old and a 3-year-old. I got a daughter.
Period.
I got a daughter. I got
What's
a
her
daughter and a son. Delani.
All right, Delani.
Yeah,
shout
I
out to
got
Delani.
a
How did
daughter
she bring it up? How
and
did she
a
break
son.
it down?
How you doing,
You at the
gorgeous?
clinic, man? Slow down. That
I
shit.
didn't know that.
But
You
if
ain't know
keep
that. You
it-
liked it and said she beautiful, and I said happy birthday to her.
That means that
I
means
thought
she
that was like a niece or something.
I gotta go.
Nah, that's my baby. What was the question again?
That's his favorite
And you know it ain't
line.
y'all little secret because you
Nah,
famous.
G.
You can't go nowhere.
Nowhere.
Because every time you go there, it's hoes there. So basically, you and your girl over.
Right. So I got 2 baby mamas.
Okay.
Yeah, I got 2 baby mamas. It's not nothing to brag about, but it's all about consistency and communication. Now, when you use communication, you get along. You go far. You go real far. And I'm not finna have my child raised without her father because I was raised without my dad, so I know how that feel. And like, I wait for my daddy to take me to McDonald's for like 3 hours, and he never showed up. He ain't show.
Oh, that,
so
that hit you.
that hit
you.
me.
Yeah.
So I always like, no matter what, listen, we not gonna be together. You don't want me, I don't want you. I just want my child. So it's just different. And it's just an ongoing struggle. But at the end of the day, I'm happy to struggle to see my child, both of them.
So have you all ever dealt with the using the child as a tool of manipulation?
As far as what you can give us an example,
You
'cause we
know-
lit.
You know somebody. Oh, you don't give,
You lit, nigga. Speak
if
for
you
yourself.
don't give
You can't be
me.
with me.
Nah, yeah, I'm on my way, dog.
You know-
I'm on my
you
way,
know how
dog.
it goes.
I ain't gonna let you be out here by
This is what they do on Talk Your Talk. See,
This-
we
yeah,
don't do
'cause
that here.
Yeah, we don't.
I just wanted to put that out there. But go ahead,
Yeah, we
Courtney.
don't do that here.
Go ahead, Courtney, with the kids.
Basically, somebody using your child as leverage. Oh, if you don't do X, Y, Z, you can't see the kids. Or this
Oh.
child, if you don't give me what I want, you ain't gonna see your kid.
Nah, I never went through that.
And I
Because
think
I do what I do.
I think that's good. that
Yeah,
you
I
don't
never.
have to-
I do what I do for my child. Like my
Children.
children.
Ooh, yeah, correction.
Children, you're right.
Period.
I apologize. I do what I do for my children. If it's anything, Apple Pay and Cash App is my best friend, and it's getting sent. I need milk. How much is it? I need 4 bottles. I'm gonna send you 50.
Oh.
Yeah. So I need 4 bottles. Of
It
milk.
ain't always
So
about
I'ma
that
send you
moolah
50.
though, you know. You
No,
can't, you
I'm
can't
talking
buy
about
back
the
time now.
no. But if you do for your child,
Oh, okay,
the baby
okay.
mama gonna be like, damn, I can't even use nothing against him to say I'm keeping him away from his child.
Absolutely.
Because you got to do what you got to do for your child. There's plenty of times I said, dang, I want the new J's, but my shit need milk. and Pampers. So my jet
Sacrifice.
finna get this. Sacrifice. So my jet finna get this milk, and I can wait for them J's. So
Right.
it's all about sacrificing. When you sacrifice, the baby mom, they see it. They see you really trying. So sometimes they just ease up. Like, damn, let me stop fucking with this boy. So I never went through that as far as, hey, you can't do this because you can't see your child. Nah, I ain't never go through that because I do what I got to do.
What about entering into new relationships though?
I ain't get there yet.
I ain't get that yet, but I already know what time it is.
To go back to the last subject, I haven't went through the manipulative where it's trying to keep you away from the child. I've had it the opposite way of when we weren't kind of working out and I was kind of trying to exit, and she kind of was like, you guys go a couple days without talking, you kind of you're moving separate and stuff, and then you kind of get the pictures, the family portraits, like, damn, you gonna give up on your family, like.
Oh, so using the family
to
get you back.
For bait.
Yeah.
Right.
You're not
So
gonna
it
fight
was
for the
bait, not leverage.
Right, it's not leverage.
Right.
It was more like, you gonna give up on your family, like, yeah, you just gonna up and you know.
And you was like, yeah.
Nah, not that time. Nah. That time I was like, damn, she right. I'm gonna take my dumb ass home, dog. I'm my dog.
Went back home.
Go ahead and make this shit up.
Left again.
Nah, man. That was a while back, and then
Maturity.
Yeah.
Maturity.
Sometimes you just accept the term.
Yeah.
You just gotta accept
You gotta accept the terms.
Because at the end of the day, the child's gonna. I love my mama. Because
Yeah,
my
we know
mama
you're a
raised
mama's
me.
boy. Yeah.
Shout out to Miss Gia.
My mama raised me, so
She did a good job.
Miss Gia tuned in. Thank you for tuning in, Miss Gia. Go
I
ahead.
love my mama, and I was with my mama like my mama and my grandma. I was with them all my life, so it's just be like I'm used to my mama because my daddy wasn't in my life at all. He was in my life to a certain extent, but my mama is my baby. I'm going to my mama. At the end of the day, if I got to move out, I'm moving in with my mama because that's my mama, and that's what all babies, children is right now. Like my children, they love their mama regardless. They see me all the time, but their mama is who they with all the time. So it's different. You get what I'm saying? So it's all about relationships. It's all about as far as chemistry with their mom. So it'd be different. It's just like that. And then when you get older, you get closer to your mom because you understanding now. So it's just different now.
Right. Definitely when you get to a certain age, I can relate when it comes to that because me and my mom, by me being the only girl, I thought our relationship would be something
That's why
different.
you're so damn tough.
So you
All
just
that damn
I love Candy Mama. I love her with all my.
Yeah, I haven't met her.
That's the grandma. That's the.
you talking about grandma.
Oh, that's your grandma.
That is your
grandma
the
lit. I heard your grandma lit.
Yeah,
Listen,
great. That's
No
grandma
filter.
lit. Hey,
No
listen.
filter. I heard she got
Grandma
no
is
filter.
tuned in too. Hey, grandma.
She'll come in here and knock everybody's headphones off. Clean.
Tell me about it.
And walk away like nothing
Nothing
happened.
happened.
And cuss and actually do you want something to eat when she done.
You know I love you, baby. I don't do that because I love you.
Come on in here, boy. Bring your
That's
stupid
exactly how
ass
that
over here.
went. But I mean, as I got older and I became a mother of my own, I was able to relate a little bit more to my own mom, and father. I was able to relate a little bit more as I became a mother and went through those stages where I sort of looked at her, where she didn't handle a situation as I thought I would want her to as a child.
Right.
Yeah.
So now as a mother, I'm like, okay, I understand now. Golly,
Right.
I'm a apologize. Well, I ain't gonna apologize, but I understand.
Now you gotta apologize.
Damn, that's the problem with women right there.
Yeah.
But they're taking their apologies to the grave.
That's
Fuck that.
So I definitely can relate with that. But I did want to ask Courtney because Courtney is also a father. Courtney is a foster parent
As well as
and
an
adoptive parent. So there's a difference, and a lot of people, believe it or not, don't know the difference.
Break it down for me.
I adopted my son Tyler. I adopted him. It was finalized May 15th, and he's been in my home over a year and a half. His mother passed away of natural causes, and I also foster. So in fostering, the plan is to reunite them with their family, with somebody. If it's a family friend, just somebody that could provide them normalcy so that they can have some sort of, I want to say like hope to get back to what it is that they need, because a lot of kids are discouraged when they do become children in care.
Yeah.
So I foster and I also adopt. It's complicated.
What
It's
are the ages?
grown?
Grown.
Listen,
What you mean grown?
they
Or
want to
if
You
drive
grown,
cars.
don't
They
bring
wanna-
your ass back home.
listen, they want to drive cars at 13. They want to smoke weed at 12.
Oh,
Listen,
man.
I think the youngest that I've ever had was 12. My baby boy right now is 14, Brian. Jesus Christ. My oldest is 19. He's my favorite child, Tyquise. I've had him 4 years now.
You can't say that. You can't say you're a favorite
be
child.
No,
I said my
you
forever
can't.
child.
Oh,
My
I said-
forever
oh, I
child.
said-
No, I thought you said favorite. It's okay to have a favorite.
No, my,
It's okay
my
to have a
forever
favorite. I
child.
got
My
one, so I
forever
can have a
child.
favorite.
No.
No,
Listen.
I got a favorite.
And
Everybody know
in
I
my
got a
house-
favorite.
In my house, they are quick to say, well, it's favoritism. Oh,
Exactly.
he like him because
Hey,
he's young.
listen.
Oh, he like him because he do his homework.
For real.
No, he gets what he wants because he does his homework.
Right.
You go in the corner because you don't listen. You go outside because you don't listen.
There's a difference.
But no, I would like to say that there's a stigma behind black men not being good fathers or not stepping up.
Right.
And here we are. We have three different perspectives of men being fathers.
Right.
And I would like to say I think
Story.
it's great that we're all here and we're able to be positive
Truly.
because there's a lot of negativity that comes behind it. And I think that
For real.
people like you gentlemen don't get enough good credit. Nobody claps
right.
their hands for you guys because it's just like, them Negroes, it's a very few and far in between. But that's not the
Or they
truth.
hit you with the, you want a pat on the back for doing what you're supposed to do.
Oh yeah, that one.
That one. That's
That
the one.
That one.
I'm like, so you think everybody move like this?
Right.
No,
Doing what you supposed to
You
do.
want a pat on the back for doing what you supposed to do.
Yeah.
I mean,
I get it, but come on, man. I'm a black man, a young black man in the world. It's crazy out
Then
here.
they try to tear you down while you're already down. You get what I'm
Right.
saying?
They
Be
don't give.
different,
They don't
bro.
give. We
They
don't.
get-
We well, not me, but a lot of people don't give the young black fathers credit
at all.
Absolutely.
At all.
Absolutely. I completely agree with that because when I first met PJ, he was a single father, and I was at awe that here he is a young man, 24 years old with a 10-month-old,
Right.
and the mother is just
Non-existent.
Out there.
she living her life.
Right out there.
She out there. She living her life. She ain't calling. She ain't checking in. She ain't, you know what I mean? I was like, and he's really doing his thing. Now, granted, it's different from a father raising a child and a mother raising a child. It's definitely different because as our relationship grew, when she turned 2 years old, she was still wearing pull-ups. I was like, wait a minute, bruh.
Yeah, geez.
Don't buy no more.
Right.
If she
Transitioning
can
into
come to you
underwear.
in a full
Yeah.
conversation and say, hey, daddy, you need to go get me some pull-ups.
What's she saying?
Hey, yo, daddy, because this how he was raised, like
Like
and
they
they
were
were
friends.
inseparable.
Yeah.
But that's good though. That's quality. over
Man, they
quantity.
going through the parade. He on 20-folds and candy paint, and she is standing up in the middle of the car, hanging out the window. You understand what I'm saying? Like this is the type of relationship
Swerve
they
on
have.
them, daddy,
Yeah,
swerve on
on them.
Turn the
This is
music
the
up,
type of
daddy.
relationship they had. You get what I'm saying? So as I began to build our relationship, it was like, okay, it's time for you to. Ain't no more bottles with milk in it at 2 years old. Ain't no
Right.
more pacifier. There's no more diapers. I mean, no more pull-ups. We finna put her in underwear and you're gonna potty train her.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So I do believe that there's a difference in between a mother raising a child and a father raising, or a mother figure raising a child and a father raising a child. I definitely think there's a difference, but the men do not get credit.
True.
I know a lot of single fathers or just active fathers,
True.
and some of them do more than the women.
Listen, I see a lot of custodial parents that are not quality custodial parents. And
Correct.
the fathers, more times than not, do pick up a lot of the slack. And if there isn't slack, it's only because of the father. I've met a few women who are very, I don't want to say lackluster in their motherhood, but I want to say maybe either it's newer to them or they didn't understand the severity of the situation, and fathers have stepped up. And I just want to say thank you to those gentlemen because
It's a lot of them.
just like
Yeah,
TP,
that's real.
my father was not in my life. So, I had like my uncle Alan was in my life. My grandfather, may he rest in peace, was everything. He was an amazing father figure. So I get it when people say, oh, black men are not good dads. I understand because it's not seen and it's not pushed because the good narrative and the positive narrative behind that is not pushed.
Right.
But we have them.
Yeah. And then it's even more crazy because it's like the odds was against me because here I am not being raised in a house with no dad, and then I go have my own kid and then turn around and be a great dad, and it's like, damn, like I did pretty damn good for me not having an example in the house.
Right. Absolutely.
Cause my fuel to my fire is just I want to be everything I wish my dad would have been to me. Like
And
that drives me. Like
right,
yeah.
but see, some people take it the opposite way, and they say I'm just like my dad, and they don't do anything to change that.
Yeah.
Like
Right.
you didn't have a father in your life, you didn't have someone to show you an example, and they use that as a form of sympathy. Like, oh, I ain't have no
Oh,
daddy.
like you feel like the world owe you, like somebody
Yeah,
owe you
right.
something. Nobody don't owe you nothing, dog.
don't
You got the
nobody owe
same
you
24
anything.
hours.
So it's like, well, what do you all teach your kids about life? Because by you not being showed, like, you pretty much have to teach yourself or look at the things around you or the people around you and say and take what you can from these examples.
Right.
That's a fact.
So what do you all teach? Well, let's start with the host.
Sure, TP.
Talk your talk.
I'm
in your daddy room.
I'm in mama room.
I have 3 little brothers, so I was always the daddy. But I'm the oldest,
right.
So I was always the daddy of that group. So it was like, as I taught my little brothers how to act or whatever, it was always that passed on to my son DJ. And I'm a new daughter daddy. So I gotta watch J-Dub snaps. I ain't gonna lie to you. I gotta watch J-Dub snaps to
J-Dub,
figure it out.
That it really, like, I really applaud you,
Right,
because
for real,
the relationship
honestly.
between you and Reagan.
Yeah.
Like, it's absolutely amazing.
Yeah, I'm a new daughter dad, so that it'd be different. But I do, she's only 1 year old, so I do give her flowers and stuff like that.
At 1?
At 1, I give her flowers.
Set the bar high.
I open it
Early.
up.
Set the
Yeah,
bar
high.
I got
Set
to.
the bar
I got
high.
to. So it's like, because at the end of the day, I want you to know, like, oh, like, the nigga come incorrect. My daddy did it. My daddy gave me flowers. My daddy opened the door for me.
Looking for none
My
of
dad,
that,
yeah, exactly. So it's just be like, it's crazy. We talked about this last night, and it's crazy because it's like, I'm trying to show her, baby, you don't need niggas. Like, niggas gonna come and go. Your daddy gonna be here forever.
They could be an accessory. Like,
Exactly. It's gonna be enhancement. It's gonna be an enhancement. So
you want a man, but don't need a man.
But DJ is
go
different.
ahead,
You hear me?
What's so different about him?
He a boy. So I can be rough with him. I can throw him to the side and be like, stop playing, go play football.
That's a
like
whole
that.
nother conversation. The double standard. Y'all know I am so against double standard.
I am too, but I'm
It's
gonna
true.
listen.
It's
Go ahead.
true. Like, I can't take Delani go play football, Delani, and be excited that she's playing football. I gotta take her to Chile and don't know I gotta pay these prices, these shoes, these pom poms.
you know the
Women are
price. Look at his
expensive at a
face.
young
Yeah, I
age.
know what time it is. So it's like, yeah, women at a young age, women are
age.
expensive. So it's like,
Absolutely.
I gotta, like, DJ, shoulder pads, cleats, go play. Delani, we got a dance competition, we got a Chilean competition, and we got pom pom. You gotta listen, baby girl, what is going on? So it's just a learning process, which I'm happy. She young right now, and I ain't got to spin. And DJ 3, and he ready for football. So I'm just excited that he can adapt to the changes as far as Delani getting older, and I got to pay for dance classes and stuff. Like, Jesus.
You sound so frustrated already.
So I'm gonna ask.
Goodness
I'm gonna ask Dubs
gracious.
this question. Do you feel like having a daughter has made you softer?
Yeah.
With your
I
soul
feel like
fast.
I feel like me having a daughter, it has made and that mixed with maturity and time, it's made me more compassionate, more understanding, and like I look back at younger me and the way I handled the women that were in my life and how they came and went, or how I let them come and go, and me having a daughter, and I'm looking at her and how I want her to be raised and how I want a guy to treat her.
Right.
I'm looking back how I treated women back then, and I'm having to
It
talk
scared the
myself
shit
like,
out
yo, it's like that was
In
not
other
okay.
words,
Like
it
that
scares the
yeah.
hell out
I'm
of
like,
you.
Fuck, that wasn't okay. Like, bro, I be wishing I could be like, damn, I wish I could just like
Look,
reach
just-
back out and be like,
look,
yo, look, man,
hey,
I'm,
just
I'm
inbox
sorry
me.
for that shit.
Hey, just
Like,
inbox me.
It's different. It's different.
I be want to do that,
For
but
real.
then they be thinking you trying to holler like backslide. I ain't trying to backslide. I just
just
want to.
trying to
I just
think-
want to tell you, like, look, I know better now. Like
The accountability is
You just
real.
wanna take
I'm trying to be
accountability.
accountable.
That's
For,
really dope.
yeah, like
Right.
I know, like how I treated you back then. I thought it was okay, but
It's not.
I only thought it was okay.
It's not.
To the
Because you
best
didn't-
of my knowing.
Yeah,
at
because
the
you
time,
didn't know any
feel me?
better.
Yeah.
If you knew better, you would have done better.
Yeah, so
Right.
I talk to my daughter and I communicate with her, and I try to be very vocal and break things down so she can understand them. Like when you were saying, what do you teach your kids? Like I stress to my daughter right now, family is very important.
Okay.
Family is very important. So, my daughter has to split her time between
Mommy and daddy.
Yeah, between mom's family and my family. So sometimes she'll find favoritism on one side. Like sometimes
Right.
she want to be at my mom's place and don't want to go to her other grandma's place.
She lit.
Hey,
Or
shots fired. Shots
no,
fired.
No, because
Lord
that's,
Jesus,
that's
me
how
too.
it was.
We're just
Yo,
joking.
that's how it was. That's
we
how
don't
it
want the
was. But
smoke.
now it's the other
No,
way
Lord.
around. Now she like this grandma's house and don't like going to my mom's house.
Right.
You feel me? But I be trying to sit her down and tell her that you got to spend time with everybody. Everybody love you. Everybody want to spend time with you.
Man, communication is
You
key.
gotta
even with the
spend time with your
kids.
family, man.
Even with the kids, like communication is key. So I, applaud you for even sitting down and she's 5.
Yeah, and I try to tell her like, people love you and they miss you.
Right.
You know,
on both sides.
on both sides.
Like and again, even at a young age, kids don't understand balancing. And by you mentioning to her that she has two parts of family that she has to balance. You know what I'm saying? I mean, even though she don't have much of a say so, but she does. You can, acknowledge how she feel when she say, "Daddy, I don't want to go."
Right.
And by you sitting her down and explaining that to her, that you have other family that love you and miss you, and they want to see you and spend time with you, et cetera, et cetera. Because sometimes kids don't see that. They just be like, "Man, grandma was tripping last time I was there."
So I'm not going to that way. Yeah.
Look, I go to this grandma house. She let me be on Fortnite all night.
You'll literally be like, I don't want to go over there. So why you want to go over there? Because
Right.
grandma didn't want to give me a snack last time. Dang.
Right, and they be dead ass serious, full blown attitude about the whole situation.
My daughter, she got an iPad, so she can FaceTime me. So that's my.
Oh yeah, we know. We were
she
here
be
last
on my,
time.
she be on my top, yo. So my daughter FaceTime me hot. I'm like, so what's going on, baby? Grandma said I can't have no snack. I'm like 10 o'clock. I'm like, so what you? So I'm supposed to be the big.
Snap on grandma.
You're supposed to be like, I call my daddy, but I bet you gonna give me a snack. My daddy, I'm like, nah, you can't have no snack.
She mad at you.
She be looking like bang on me. I don't even want to talk to you either. You down with her too? You a op too.
You a op.
You a op too, Dad. That be it. I don't want to talk to you either. Hang up on me.
I feel like you guys kind of answered the question a little bit, but you for yourself. No, because I have another question.
Oh, go ahead.
I've answered the question I'm about to ask, actually.
Oh, go ahead.
Do you think that your daughter is making you a better man by, opening doors and buying flowers? And,
Honestly.
And you taking her feelings into perspective. You think that's making you a better man?
I love it.
Honestly, to be real, yeah. I took a step back. Like I said before, I took a step back, and I was really like on some like, let me reevaluate myself. Am I the problem? Because if I'm the problem, let me fix myself.
I
And I
could've
was
told you
the
that.
problem. I was the problem.
I could have told you that
I
one.
was the problem.
Definitely was.
I was the problem. And
still is.
No, I'm doing way better. I mean, sea moss. I'm taking like oil. I'm doing the oil
Kabuki.
thing, all that. I'm doing all that. I'm doing all that.
Kombucha. Y'all lay around for that.
work with a
Y'all lay around
whole team.
y'all lay around for my halfway healthy page is coming under construction. It's coming
Halfway
right now.
health.
That's the name of it.
That's what's up.
She cause me and her mom was always beefing, like we was on some like
Non-stop.
Tupac Biggie type stuff.
Oh shit!
my.
On site.
And
shot you?
honestly, we are doing a tremendous job now.
Much better.
We're doing much better, and me and DJ Mom, we doing much better. I got a lot of pride. I got pride problems.
Do you think
Boy.
that pride is something that might get in the way of your children, or you might teach your children that?
To be prideful.
I had right now. I had to swallow my pride.
Okay.
But
gotta
older,
hear this.
I'm gonna make sure my kids know, like, stand for what you stand for. Don't have nobody
Be
come
prideful.
Right.
and feel me.
In
Don't
other
have-
words, be prideful.
Yeah. Be prideful. Don't have nobody
don't-
come switching your mind up.
I don't think that there's anything wrong with you having pride or standing behind what you believe in, but
Right.
standing 10 toes down and knowing the facts of what you're saying.
Mm-hmm.
There's a different story when you're just closed-minded and you refuse to
that's
listen to
real.
anybody else.
That's
real.
And,
I wanna say I
Yeah,
was
that's
an
like
asshole.
TP. That's
I
like,
want to say
yeah.
I was an asshole. Yeah.
And like,
Yeah,
and I'm
yeah,
gonna be
for
very
sure.
understanding in a dating pool. I'm running across a lot of assholes just in general because nobody thinks that they're wrong. Nobody wants to hear. Well, maybe
That
you can
is
do
so
it like
real.
this.
That is
I
so
was-
real.
I was-
Like, real-
That is so real.
Yeah, honestly,
real.
we be honest.
And nobody want to. Then you sometimes like it get exposed and you like,
Damn.
it's like we all seen it.
Right.
It's time for you to say it. Come on and say it.
shit
Come
together.
on and say
Right.
it. Come on and say it.
I
And then
was
you
an
be like,
asshole.
Fuck y'all. I ain't saying sorry. What?
I was to the
Prideful.
point.
Right.
That pride be
That's
coming
their
in.
pride.
I was like some type of my own boss. Like, listen, I'm gonna get my jet when I want to get my jet. You're not gonna tell me when to get my jet. It was a how can I say it? It was like I don't want you to tell me what to do. Like, I got it. I know what I'm gonna do. Leave me alone. But now it's much better. It's much pleasure.
That is very hard for me to believe.
No, honestly.
Set up a meeting with your baby mamas.
I'm serious.
Tell them I am available
it's-
Sundays.
You see people calling in the candy right now.
Please. I need to know.
They gonna tell
I
you.
need
I
answers 'cause
honestly
I
been
just
doing
don't
good.
believe that.
No, I'm serious.
I
I've
think
been
so.
doing good. honestly.
But who told you that?
He Peter.
No, they told me. They told me.
Oh, they told you.
Yeah, they told me I've been
Yeah,
doing good. They
I'm
said it was
off
360.
Sundays. Call.
said it
You
was
can call
360.
now. You can meet with me on a
Oh
later
my
date.
God.
I just don't.
Then they said it was a
How you do a
360.
self-evaluation and tell yourself you doing better?
No, I didn't tell them. I know.
Oh, they told
They
you.
told me. I was like, damn, Devontae, you really doing good. Like, okay. thank you. And that just
that touched your heart.
Yeah, when somebody tell you doing your thing, it make you go harder. You know that, Candy.
Nah, I don't know that.
No, I'm saying no, not that. I'm saying like when somebody say, "Damn, Candy, you doing your thing." Like, okay, let me get some more dresses in this boutique on your ass. So like it's different. When somebody tell you doing good, like that's been always beefing with you. That's been always bumping heads, and they say, "Damn, you doing much better." So I was like, okay. Let me keep doing better so I can get treats and stickers. And
I figured that. I figured it.
Not beef.
You wanted stickers and lollipops and shit.
No, I just want a lollipop. I like lollipops. I'm not licking them.
All right, listen. So to answer the question too, what Courtney was
That's
saying,
what you say now.
I like showing my daughter that she's special, she's enough, she's beautiful, she's exceptional, all of that. Like so. Flowers, like every time she has a pageant in school, whether it's
you do the flowers
whatever holiday it is,
step up.
I'm coming with the flowers, all of that, and it's to the point now she's like, Daddy, I think I want. Last time I had the pink ones, so I think this time I want to do yellow ones. Like, can you give me some yellow ones this time?
Exactly.
Spoiled, setting up.
The other day, like with this COVID thing going on, my daughter, since she's the only child, so she be feeling so cooped up in the house, so she be want to go out and. Her whole thing is, I'm like, yo, what you want to do? She's like, I just want to have fun. So I'm like riding around the other day, and I'm like stressed because everywhere she trying to go is closed. And I'm like, yo,
where was she trying to go? Chuck E. Cheese?
All kind of stuff like that. Like,
I love Chuck E. Cheese.
She want to go to Chuck E. Cheese. She want to go to this. I'm like, yo, these places are Jumperoo and all that stuff. I'm like, it's closed. So I was like, I don't know what to do. I ended up just taking her to get a manicure and a pedicure. Like,
see what I'm saying?
And she was like, that lit her face. She was so lit off of that. I was like, okay.
See, the fact that you guys are getting creative to keep these kids occupied and out of trouble, because at these times the rate of kids getting out of control, especially with COVID and them being out of school since March.
Listen, they eating up on my damn food.
That's a fact. They want a snack every 5 minutes.
Can I get a snack? Yes, you gotta get a snack. We can have samurai for dinner, sir.
You said samurai,
sir.
You order it. You order it. I feel like you order it,
sir.
Not only does he order it, but it's a regular meal for them.
Like,
no, you got them kids, them samurai Benihana kids.
Man, Courtney took his kids to Hawaii.
Whoa.
Oh, here we go.
Oh yeah, I'm throwing it out there.
Ain't never been there.
It's grown.
Listen.
It's families, it's generational families that have never been. This niggas can say nobody ever in my family been to Hawaii.
He's taking the whole family.
They're gonna bust you
First
down.
class suites, everything.
They're gonna bust you down. It ain't no.
First of all, Courtney's bougie.
This is crazy.
If you see if they get a burger and the burger doesn't look like the burger that they had their first day in Hawaii, bro, this not like the one in Hawaii, but we'll eat it.
No.
Yes. Courtney has created little monsters.
We only drink bottled water. We don't drink faucet water. But you're from the beans, sir.
They don't know that because you instilled.
But this is their father. This is what their father was.
You want to go hit that water hole? My grandma lock your ass outside and make you drink from that water hole.
Look, them babies confused as shit.
They don't know.
Period.
Damn, so he ain't even. I was about to say, I was like, damn, Courtney, you gonna let her call you bougie? But you just broke that shit down.
No, but
I'm not gonna.
We're not doing the bottled water only in my home. Like they need to learn faucet water too.
Straight up put a Brita filter.
Courtney got the refrigerator with filter water. Courtney ain't telling that part.
Listen. But I want you to understand, it is expensive to keep them entertained.
Right, occupied.
They want to listen. We've done every single outside sport you could think of. We had football. We had little tournaments. We did water day, balloons. We've done crab boils.
Oh, wait, hold on. Time out.
This is at home.
Time out.
Boils.
We had football. We had soccer. We had
water day,
kickball.
Wait,
then we had crab boil. Huh?
Mind you,
Who the fuck having crab boils?
wait,
Boy.
but mind you, Courtney is the father of grown ass men.
Yeah,
so
they
these
sounded
ain't
grown.
1 year old, 3 year old,
Then they have a
5 year
studio in
old.
the garage, bro.
That's the stew, not the studio. It's
A
called the stew.
in the garage.
Listen, they got all my little blankets just hung up, blocking out. I don't know what the sound. I don't know. I'm not a studio
Yeah, they
production
blocking out the
person.
sound, the sheets.
They rapping.
Oh,
listen.
wait, one of our viewers said, and they don't eat leftovers.
Whoa, hey, yo, I'm starting to
It's
see that
you,
with
bro.
this
It's
generation,
you.
dog. These kids fucked up, bro. My sister kids don't eat leftovers.
I want you to understand.
So I go to their house and I eat their leftovers. Shit.
Clean that
my
shit up,
support
huh?
system, my support system is so dope. If I don't cook, somebody normally steps in. If it's Missy, or if it's my mom, or if it's Simone, or if it's Clint,
Super
or
spoiled.
Jasmine. You know, my friends are like my family. So in the beginning, before I had COVID or before it entered my home, every single day as a family, I think maybe I can count on my hand how many nights we did not have dinner as a family. These are things, almost 80% of that food was cooked at home. We're cooking steak, they want ribs. But you know, you show them that the love is there. Like, that's something for them. They need to see that.
Right.
And they appreciated that more than the food. You ain't gonna cook for us? Sir, I can't taste anything right now. It's not gonna taste good.
Right.
Oh, we sick of eating now. Grandma can't cook. Well, sir, she's not a maid either. She's tired too. We gonna go to Clint house. Pause. Y'all don't just get to stop and tell me what you're gonna do and think
But
that
they
these people
do.
work.
They do. And Clint and Missy and Grandma, all of them.
And Troy.
And Troy, all of them make full course meals for these grown ass men.
Or buy them. Listen.
Or buy them.
But they appreciate
From
it.
Samurai.
But you know, also things that they don't like as we talk about it. They don't like to be told no.
Damn.
They don't like to be
The bar done been set
disciplined.
that high?
They wanna do what they wanna do because
What is
they've been through so much.
Yeah.
And I understand that they've been through a lot, but they don't want to hear no at all.
Yeah,
No,
because
go
you've
clean your room.
introduced them to a better way of living. So it's hard when I'm asking,
Yeah.
you know,
They
they become accustomed.
Yeah.
And then now you want to take this away from me? Oh no.
And it's not necessarily taking anything away because when everybody's good, everybody got an iPhone. Everybody's good, they can have whatever they want. There's not really a cap on the money that I give them necessarily.
right.
Right.
As long as you know you're not using my money to go buy weed. That's just not what we're doing.
Right.
We just not
We're
doing
just
that.
not doing that. And you know, I can't. I'm not
TP,
there
why the
24
fuck is
hours
that
a
so
day.
funny to
But
you?
we're just not doing
The way
it.
he said it, we're not doing that. We're not buying weed. That's
But
it.
we're not like. Listen.
not
doing the way he
I'm
said
here
it.
for it all. But you're not gonna self-medicate and you're not doing good in school. Like, we're not doing that. It's enough black men out here without an education. There's enough black men out here that can't read and write. And I'm not talking about them, but it sucks because sometimes they miss out on things, whether it be in the courtroom, they sign the wrong documentation, they sign their life away, or they can't fill out a job application in that moment. Weed is not
real right
important.
there.
What's important is your education.
Listen.
That's real.
When
That's
Courtney
real.
when he get into it, y'all feel the table vibrate because he start.
That's some real shit right
Structured.
there. That's
Listen.
all real shit. And I need another drink. Bartender.
Man, hey, this is not talk your talk.
We
bro.
ain't
You
got no
can't do that,
bartender
bro.
either, nigga. You made me the bartender.
we
Let's not
we
talk
working
your
on
talk.
it.
Yeah, we
We're
need,
definitely
hey,
working on it.
all
Working
mix,
on
all
it.
mixologists. Nah,
No,
man.
Dubs.
You
this
need
is
to be
not
a
our
real
show.
bartender.
Shut up. Go ahead, Candy.
Y'all tap in.
but when your sons are older and your daughters are older or your children are older, you'll realize, like, if you didn't instill good qualities in them, it's a little bit harder at the end or when they've established certain things to instill them in them. So I appreciate you guys, taking the time out,
Right.
getting her flowers.
Right.
Y'all changing diapers. You making sure the formula is there.
Correct.
That they know that there are two parents here. It's not just, I only go with mommy most of the time. So I listen and I only respect mommy.
Right.
And I hear you guys. You've said that your relationship wasn't the best, but you not one time bad talked either one of those women
At all.
Neither
and
one
I,
of
and
them.
I want to clap that up because a lot of
Yeah.
men don't get that credit either.
Neither
Straight
one of them.
up. Straight up.
Absolutely.
What Will Smith say? It didn't work out with me and your mom, but yo, push came to shove. You was conceived in love.
I want to use Will Smith as his reference right
Yeah.
now.
We ain't
But
talking
hey,
about that. I'm talking about the parent. Will Smith as
We
a
don't
parent.
want we want
when he
to
had
reference
his,
that entanglement.
we are not.
We're not gonna talk about
for
that.
all y'all.
Yeah. We do.
We do.
I don't know TP, baby's mother of his children.
It's crazy. I
But
gotta put
I,
the S.
but I
It's crazy.
do,
I gotta put the S on
but
there,
I
but
do
it's
know
cool.
But you have two.
I do know Dub's baby
I
mother.
got to.
She's dope. I love Mika.
Shoot, shout out to Mika. Shout out to my
Two.
BM.
I got to.
Shout out to BM.
Shout out
feel
to my
me?
BMs.
Shout out to my one BM.
Fuck you.
So I'm gonna ask the question that a lot of people don't like answering, and I want you to answer authentically.
Who you asking?
Who?
I'm gonna ask the question that a lot of people.
You.
Who you asking?
You know what I'm gonna say? I'm gonna ask this question first. My friend Troy has been definitely helping me out with these topics and questions.
Troy,
Shout out to Troy.
Shout out to Troy.
Troy, don't text nothing else.
Right?
How do you?
God
Who was your
damn.
favorite television dad?
Oh, I thought you said who my favorite BM.
No, I'm not messy
Whoa.
like that. At least not on
Whoa.
air. Don't do me like that.
Favorite television dad? That's a raw ass question.
Good ass
right
question.
there.
I'll say James from Good Times.
Oh, he was
Oh, he
whooping
won.
ass.
He
Hell
yeah.
nah, man. Jane wasn't never really like.
No, but that's his.
Yeah,
We're not taking away from
That's your shit.
you? Who
right.
you?
I ain't watering you down. Go ahead, say your shit.
You
and
gonna say
explain
Peter?
why.
You gonna say Peter from Family Guy?
No, nigga.
Who you gonna say? Homer? Homer?
Right.
No, nigga,
Who?
go.
I said James.
Why? Explain it. Get him the story.
Damn.
That's Flo.
That's flawed.
See, that's how
I
you
know
know
he
he's too
died.
young.
It was an
He too
impact.
young. He was too
And when
young
he
for
died,
good
it was
times.
an
He don't
impact
know
on the
nothing about that
family.
shit.
Bro, it was he died. It was an impact on the show and the family, bro.
And the people watching the show.
Yeah, I watched YouTube. I look at the history of this. That when James died, the black father died. Everybody, the views
You
went
were
down.
moved.
The ratings went down. Everything
You
went down.
were moved.
Yeah, and when Florida slammed that damn glass bowl down, I said, damn.
And you know, like black women normally, she was holding it down.
She held it down, right.
And in that moment, she had a moment, and that showed you how important that black father was in that home.
Right,
Right.
They only had 2 seasons after that.
And a
so
lot of
that
people
shows
did
you.
not. They didn't understand that underlying point.
I know who
They did not
my
understand
favorite
that.
TV
They had
dad
2
is.
seasons after that. Just-
I know who my favorite TV dad is. My favorite TV dad
He
is.
looked like he finna say some off the wall.
gee, like
ass
some
shit.
like-
But it's real shit because he a real nigga.
Oh
Oh,
Lord.
I can't wait to hear
My
this.
favorite TV dad is Pops off the Wayne Brothers.
Jesus Christ.
Because he's what like it's gonna
Nah,
be,
he
gonna
got
make
you
it
together,
he gonna make
yeah.
it funny and all that, but at the end of the day he
telling
gonna,
you some
he
real
gonna,
shit.
he gonna tell you some
And he
real
will
shit.
whoop their ass,
And he will
grown and all.
whoop their
He
R.I.P.
take that
Pops,
belt
man.
off.
Pops, man.
R.I.P.
Yeah,
Them
R.I.P.
boys
to
had their
John
own
Witherspoon.
business, and they daddy
yeah.
still would take that belt off.
It's the way he took it off. Like,
Honorable mention to Uncle Phil though. You feel me?
Absolutely.
Mine will be Uncle Bernie from the Bernie Mac show. Bernie
Oh,
Mac.
he was one.
Damn.
Oh, you
I'm
snapped
gonna
with
say
that
Uncle
one.
Bernie
I
because
feel like he had these questions ready already.
He was ready.
because
Yeah, he
Uncle
did.
Bernie
Yeah, he
cheated.
definitely did.
definitely
Because it relate to him. Yeah.
But you know, he set the bar.
Yeah.
Hell up, Candy. I'm not I told you to shut up, but I never told you to shut up. He set the bar high for the uncles that don't have kids that could be doing, and the aunts that could be doing
Right.
something else with
That
their
should be
time.
totally
stepping
right.
up. That should be stepping up.
And absolutely. And nobody's and I want you to understand, not a single soul is obligated to do anything for your children.
Right on.
However, when you have somebody like Bernie Mac who loves your kid and takes care of your kid like it's his own, and
don't
Aunt
ask for
Wanda,
nothing.
Right.
and you know what, he could have asked the state or whoever for
auntie.
something, right?
Yeah.
Or you know, anybody
His
for
sister.
something, yeah. But he didn't ask them for anything.
Nothing.
He took it upon himself to continue to raise 3 beautiful kids. And though it was hell, because it changed his life drastically. There was no golfing
Right.
every day. There was no sitting
Nothing.
down. There was no his money and Wanda's money was their money. They now
Right.
had 3 mouths to feed additional.
A miracle.
Right.
Listen,
America.
I'm so sick of these kids.
him
Oh,
down.
Lord.
What about Frank from Moesha?
I feel like he was a punk.
good. No,
I feel like he was a punk, bro. He was
feel like
soft.
I feel like he was a good
soft.
dad. I
No,
feel like
he was
a good
soft,
dad.
man. He put Moesha on punishment for 2 weeks. I don't remember this episode.
Oh wait!
And
First
took
of
her
all,
off
before you go
punishment.
any
You gotta
further, just
remember
know
he
you
dealing
are
with
a
this
father
teenager.
of
He
a
dealing
daughter
with
now.
a teenager.
Right, and
You
this
are
is-
a
and
father
this is
of a daughter
teenager.
now. I want to
This
see
is-
you
this
put
is-
home
this is
punishment.
his most
I
consistent-
didn't think so. I didn't think
older,
so.
you gonna appreciate
Outside
something.
of his-
I
you know,
remember them
out-
talks Frank used to give Mo.
Outside
Come
of
on
his
now.
wife, you know, that was the most consistent love that he's had. So, you know, it's hard for you to tell. Well, you have to tell Reagan, right? When you have to tell Reagan no, it's gonna eat your ass up. I'm letting you know right now. It's going- when you have to tell her no about something serious, you're gonna probably think about it in your mind a million times. Maybe I should have said yes.
Right.
A nigga could have
went about the wrong way.
Right. No, stick to your guns.
Right.
What I was gonna say is, I think that Frank was an amazing dad. Frank also took in his own son, who was not his son but was his son. You know.
Right.
Right. Oh,
But,
yeah. Ray J, right? It was Ray J.
Yeah, but
Yeah.
what's his
Right.
name was on the show though?
Ray J.
Oh,
What was Ray
Brandy's
J's name
brother?
on the show? Yeah.
Man, his name was Ray J.
Dorian.
Dorian.
there you
Right.
go.
Remember that jump, man.
But somebody
For
also
real.
mentioned
Keenan
Ray,
Kel Daddy.
Ray from Sister, how he took care of.
oh,
Damn, he had
Ray
money. He had money though.
No, he wasn't.
worked
He
hard
drove
for that money.
limos.
He
He
worked
owned
hard.
it.
Oh, he did. own
He
it.
owned that jump, bro.
But you know what? The fact that he still sat in for the daughter that was not his, as well as his daughter, like I think that was dope. You know, again, that shows that there is a black man willing to step in, even though those children might not be his.
So let me ask you a question though. So how you feel about Lucius from Empire? As
What? As a dad?
I want to hear
I
this.
mean,
I
he
wanna
did
hear
raise
this.
the boys prior to the
Exactly.
mom getting out of jail.
Correct. I want to hear this. Like, how you feel about that?
So if I don't watch Empire, do I get
Man, what about Ghost? You watch Power?
Empire.
You watch Ghost? I mean, you
Bring
watch
Power
Power?
back.
You watch Power?
I don't watch that no more either,
See,
man.
I told y'all.
in and out? But I'm gonna be honest. I'm gonna be honest about the ghost.
I watched
about the
Power
ghost
when
part.
y'all wasn't watching Power. So when y'all start watching Power, I stopped watching it because I'm anti-hype.
I feel like you can't.
I don't
I
do
feel like no
hype
matter what
shit.
you say, you cannot tell your child do as I say and not as I do, because at the end of the day,
Shit.
you can, especially at that age when he's watching. the most influential male figure in his life do something, he's gonna want to be.
Who we talking about? Empire?
Ghost.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh.
No, I'm talking
Ghost.
about Ghost. I'm talking
Oh,
about
Ghost.
power.
Okay.
You're gonna want to be just like your dad. He's influenced just like his dad. But I don't
I don't know
watch
because
Power
I think
enough.
he separated it. He had tried to separate it very
But
well.
you cannot. He lives in as much as you think. Children are not
Oh,
fools. I
shit.
want y'all to
Hey,
understand
snap.
that. Children know it all. Children figure it out very quickly.
Nah, somebody put in the comments, what about Flex from 101? He was a single dad.
Oh yeah, with his
Pratt.
daughter. Yeah, with Kyla
that
Pratt.
was raw. He
Yes,
held it down for
a
the
lot of
single
guys
parents.
are mentioning in the comments. Someone said Rev Run from the Run's house,
He's not a
and
single
Terry
father.
Crews from Everybody Hates Chris.
He was.
Terry
We was just talking
cheap.
about. We was talking about black.
He was
fathers.
cheap.
Oh shit!
Nah, hey, yeah.
Don't do
Terry
don't
Crews
do
was
Terry.
cheap.
But one thing I can say about Rev Run was when I say Rev Run and T.I., when I say they
Yeah.
instilled in their kids at a very young age, which our
They
black
did.
community lack.
Yeah, right.
Financial literacy, credit,
that.
savings, starting your own business.
Respecting
And one
women
thing
and men.
I
That
also
even for people that don't live the same kind of lifestyle as you.
right.
Yeah, understanding that
Exactly.
difference, yeah.
And when you mentioned earlier about someone saying, about the whole right and wrong thing, like I don't believe in right and wrong. I believe in my way of living and your way of living. It doesn't necessarily mean that you're wrong.
Right.
It just is different from my way of living.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? So in some cases, there's factual. I mean, there's facts that can support a saying or an opinion or that type of thing. But at the end of the day, is my way of living versus your way of living. And with T.I. and Rev Run, the way they instill in their kids that, financial literacy and all of those other things and respecting other people's way of living because you are financially stable,
Yeah.
you can't be so judgmental on someone else's way of living.
Yeah.
As we segue into judgmental, Miami Heat had the best D Wade era of their
Oh,
life.
shit.
But all of a sudden, he has been
Dragged.
he's been loving his child unconditionally, and black Twitter, black social media
Is
has been
eating
tearing
his
his ass up
alive.
because they feel as if he's supporting something that is not supposed to be approved by a young child that age. Meaning,
social conditioning.
right, or societal norms. And as a black man, they expect him to shun his child or cast away his daughter or whatever the situation is. How do you gentlemen feel about that? And I don't want you to water it down because Courtney's sitting here. I want you to understand.
Yeah.
I'm sensitive about a lot of stuff, but
Right.
that shit, I'm not worried about it.
Correct.
Say how you feel.
I'll support what D Wade doing to supporting his son. I mean,
Daughter,
what's her name?
Yep.
What's it?
Zaya.
What's that name? It's Kaya.
What's that?
There you go. There you go. Nigga, don't get our fucking show canceled.
What's
You
his
know the
name?
game's gonna come for
What's
talk
her
your
name?
talk, right? Y'all go off
Listen,
the air.
here we
goddamn
go.
it.
Look,
Wait,
let me talk.
Hey,
Hey, shut the fuck up.
Zaya.
Her name is Zaya.
Let me
Mute
do it.
the mic.
No, I
Let me guide
support.
this. Let
I
me do
it.
support.
Mute the mic.
I support. I
Oh,
support
you
it.
coming to you next.
Let me
I
do it.
support. I support.
Right.
Like, hey man, listen. This is what you do. This is what you do. I support you. I'm gonna do what I gotta do as a father still at the end of the day. But I'm gonna support what you're doing. This
Right.
I can't because it's worse when they hiding it from you.
Right.
And you find out from other people like, oh, you're like, no, I'm not trying to talk to me. Tell me what's up.
And it's also not healthy
At
when
all.
you're out there
Alone.
learning from the world.
Right.
Right.
And not
What
being
you-
taught.
what you should be taught at home, and you don't have to necessarily be a trans parent or a
Right,
or,
as
or,
transparent.
or,
Oh,
a,
I'm
or,
supposed to
or a
fix you
gay
a drink.
parent in order to understand that children will look for love in all the wrong places when they don't receive it at home.
True.
And what that means is there will be people taking advantage of your child in the street. Sexually, people
Right.
have STDs, and a lot of STDs are unforgivable. You cannot give them back.
Right.
So you don't want your child to have gotten burned when you could have told your child, you're gay and I love you, or you're trans and I love you. Even if I don't agree with your lifestyle, the love I have for you, I don't want you to go out that way. So make sure that you're taking the necessary precautions as a trans woman or a gay young man, whatever they identify as, or lesbian young lady
Right.
or trans man. Make sure you're taking the correct precautions because you don't get second chances with HIV.
At all.
You don't get second chances with herpes, and it's unfortunate. And I'm not being judgmental. I'm just being honest because a lot
Right.
of my friends growing up caught these things because there was nobody to tell them, no, that's not what you do. That's not how.
That's
you
not
handle
how
your
you do
business."
it.
Right.
All right.
Value who you are as a young man, young woman, trans woman.
But believe it or not, society have shunned the parents for accepting or agreeing with their child's lifestyle.
Black society has a very
Black
big
society,
problem
absolutely.
with this topic. And I don't,
It's crazy.
I don't need you to agree with who I am, but that man, you're not going to tell that man not to love his child.
Or he shouldn't.
And like at the end of the day, I've been like when I go to art, like I used to go to art summer camp, so I was around people that danced and then transitioned to that lifestyle,
Right?
And it was like, damn, like okay, what can I do to? I'm not finna change your mind, bro. If you want to dance and do what you do, you do what you do. Like I got a homie now that tour around the world with Hamilton. I don't know the right proper name of the Broadway show, but I think it's called Hamilton. And like he doing his thing, and I'm like, bro, like I still support you at the end of the day. And like I say, they are not different from us. Like if that's what you want to do, bro, that's what you do. I can't sit and say, hey, don't do that. No, I'm not gonna do that because that's not being supportive, and that don't show how real you is. If that's what you do, that's what you do, and I support you. So that's what you gotta do with your kids.
Shout out to my mom. I love my mom. Ro, I love you, Ro.
Man,
my mom, my mom, because my mom didn't play that shit. My mom did not raise me to be homophobic at all. All my mom closest friends were gay, lesbian, all that shit.
Right,
They was
exactly.
aunties, uncles, all that, and I treated them with the utmost respect. None of that. So like, I mean, all of that. So when I grew up, like, I didn't see gay, straight, none of that.
Right.
Like,
saw
There was no
people.
I seen character like you nice, you
Right.
nice. You green. Stay away from green people. Kick it with nice people. Right. That's how it was. So
This
like,
is what Miss Rowe taught you.
you feel me? I don't got nothing against none of that. I'm like people. I like good energy. You feel me? I don't got no. Listen, my thing with gay people, I ain't got. My only thing I got against gay people is don't come around kicking it on that undercover shit, bro.
Be you.
Respect.
Be you. Be you. Don't come over here fake kicking and talking about bitches and all that, and then you over here, you prefer different.
But you guys don't, it's very different. Since you say that, nobody owes you their sex life. Let's just be honest.
That's a fact. You right.
Nobody
Ooh, damn,
owes you
I
their
put my
sex
foot in my
life.
mouth, yeah.
No, but you were being honest, and I asked you for your honest opinion because a lot of people aren't genuine with who they are.
Yeah.
You just talked about Ms. Rowe. I don't think there was anything wrong or right with what you just said. I think it's dope that you guys are open-minded.
Yeah.
But what I will say is nobody owes you their sex life. And just
You
like
right.
with D. Wade supporting his child, a lot of men wish that they could come out and live the life that they
And that's
want.
another- yeah.
Just
That's
like a
another thing,
like a
like you
woman.
saying, yeah,
If
some
Candy
people
had
ain't-
if a Candy had a
some
woman
people
eat her
not that
box
comfortable.
right now on the TV.
Why I gotta
If,
get my
I'm
box
just being
ate?
honest. Or, if something, if
reference.
anything else was going on with her and another woman, it would be no problem. As soon as something happens with another man, shit, people screwing up their face. Or
Double
it's a
standard.
problem.
That gay shit.
Double
Right.
standard.
There she go.
Right.
Yeah.
That's
And
that
niggas
double
kissing on
standard.
TV,
Period.
and that's gay.
And nobody has
Two
the
girls
time
kiss.
to be
Ooh.
two
Right.
red bones
It's so
kissing in the back
acceptable.
seat. Right. But we're not going to.
What's the song, bro?
Two red bones. It's complicated to live in your truth. Sometimes it's complicated to, even for my friends, like,
But I
they
can
get-
imagine,
they get-
like, can you imagine today? I understand it was harder back then, but today with the pressure that social media put
Right.
on people, these little kids out here killing themselves.
They
before
are.
They
They
can,
really
before
are.
they can really figure out if they are or they not.
Right. And again, it's very tricky because a lot of them think it's a trend. Because society has accepted young girls or women dating other women, it's acceptable for another woman or a young teenager, female teenager, to date another female, and is acceptable. But you see a man, a young guy, or a young man dressing like a woman, and they are cast out.
Right, because that's who they identify with. And you can't,
Right.
like you said earlier, you can't be mad because somebody identifies as this. But again, it's always a double standard. Those lesbian couples are going to feel comfortable. Nobody's going to say shit to them.
Yeah.
Zaya, on the other hand, is going to be walking in the mall. You're going to hear all kind of, oh, look at the punk, look at the sissy, look at the faggot.
Yeah.
And then the thing about it is, when there's one or two that clap back and is with the shits, that will shoot the shit out of you or will beat your ass on the scene, it's a problem.
Period.
Or the faggot showed out. Or the sissy, it's the punk who did it. And I don't understand how come it's always that. Don't start no shit if you can't finish it.
That's a
because
fact.
it's no fun when the faggot got
This
the gun.
shit is coming from
That's a
home,
fact.
from court.
No,
Wait.
G, this is a real
What
ass-
was
That's
that?
real shit.
What
That's
was that
real-
last
that's
one?
some real
It's
Courtney?
no fun when the faggot got the gun. And
Ain't
that's just
that
being
fun
real.
when the punk got the gun?
I'm just being real. Because
First of all, you
I'm
fuck
with
around
the
and
shit.
get you fuck around
Courtney
and
is
get beat
with
up.
the shits.
And I want you to understand, I'm never going to be a Zaya. I've never been a Zaya. I was never able to be soft. I was
Yeah.
never able to be like, please don't.
Yeah.
I'm knocking your fucking head off. And that's just how it's going on.
Everything 2 times on Saturday.
Period.
I'm gonna beat you there, and I want you to understand it's complicated. So when you guys have kids, and it's kind of warming to hear.
Yeah.
Even if you're still coming to grips with certain things, it's good to know that your kids will be in good hands.
Yeah.
Your kids will not come from a judgmental home, or your kids won't be, oh, well, I'm scared to tell my dad. It's good.
Like you said, like the answer to that shit, like with me, like if I had to be in Dwayne Wade, you know what I'm saying, in his shoes, you feel me? This is your blood and your flesh. And then like at the end of the day, you're all they got. And your reaction and your way how you deal with it it means so much. So it's like you gotta be on point. You gotta watch your word. You gotta, you know what I'm saying? Because this could make or break it. And with me, like I've grew up with family members, and I've seen family members go through that whole like they trying to figure that shit out. They don't know and then your family not making it comfortable for you to try to, you know what I'm saying, say what you is and this and that and all of that.
Right.
But for the most part, man, I want to be open-minded, and I want to love my child for who you are, how you feel. I want to be understanding, and I got your fucking back. Fuck these people, I got your back.
You know, with speaking from home, I can relate. And when my child first came to me, it caught me off guard. Like, even though I'm not homophobic, it was just like, what you just said? Like, I'm gonna beat your ass. like that was my immediate reaction.
Beat the gay up out you.
Go get that holy water.
I don't like men no more.
Like that. Like my immediate reaction was, you know, because you don't know how to handle it. Because you have these conversations and people ask you these questions of, oh, well, would you prefer a gay daughter or
gay son?
Yeah, like a whole daughter. You get what I'm saying?
That always comes up as a debate. Like,
exactly. Oh, would you rather your son
So
be gay or your daughter to be a hoe? Like, what the? You get what I'm saying?
Niggas just say stupid stuff.
No, that's a whole
but
conversation.
You know, social media,
Yo,
again, this is social media.
Yo.
This is the ignorance that goes on.
Yes,
That's
it
why
does.
your kids have to be rough, and they have to be able to handle things, and you have to be honest with them and sincere. Because when nobody's sincere with them, they're not used to it.
And that parenting
you
plays a
baby,
major
you baby
part.
in their feelings, you baby and all that shit.
Yeah,
you gotta prepare
especially
them
with
for
being
the, you
direct
gotta prepare them for the
communication.
fucking
Absolutely.
world.
Because
when
when my child came to me with that, like, again, I was like, I'm gonna beat your ass, like,
Right.
because you don't know how to handle it. So before I had to take my anger out on her, I literally had to tell her to just leave out of the room, and I had to process my thoughts, because at the end of the day, like I told her, I'm not homophobic, and I know I've instilled in you certain morals or morals. Not saying that homosexuality is immoral, based off society it is, but at the same time, nobody has to live with your decisions but you. And I'm gonna love you regardless.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And so whatever consequences come with that, I'm gonna prepare you, because the world is not as warming and welcoming the way she came to me, like, hey, this is what it is. You get what I'm saying?
Listen.
My whole thing was, you haven't even experienced life to know if you like a boy or a girl to begin with. You have no idea what it is you can't even balance life with school and having an extracurricular activity. But
Let
now you
alone
want
a
whole
boyfriend or a
boyfriend or a
girlfriend.
girlfriend. So
Got
it wasn't
it.
about you coming to me to saying, oh, I like girls. My problem was, you don't know what the fuck you like.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? So a lot of parents do not know how to deal with it. And the first thing they do is go with what society has told them their reaction should be.
Yeah.
We have been trained to
Disown
say
them, beat them, take them to the church.
holy
we gotta
water.
Get it
Yeah.
prayed on, get it. Pray
And
the
then
demon
what
up out
we
you
do
and all that
is
shit.
we turn to our other ignorant family and friends who don't
Capital
know no
I.
better,
Yeah.
and listen to them beat up on our child as well. You get what I'm saying? And the worst, as a mother, the worst feeling in the world is seeing your child go through something and you can't protect them from it.
Yeah.
So my best thing I was able to do was give her the knowledge. This is what the world ain't as peachy and cream as I've made it seem, because I've protected you for all these years.
As a good
Peachy
mother.
and cream, as I made it seem.
Right. To
You like that
to
shit.
avoid.
That shit crazy.
Oh my God. See,
Been rapping.
That
TP
shit.
last week.
You like that shit.
To avoid, so you won't have to go through the trials and errors of the turmoil that I went through as a child coming up. I've
Right.
protected you, and now I'm gonna give you the real.
Got it.
You get what I'm saying? And as parents, we have a tendency of, it's hard to balance, because we want to protect our child from the hurt, the anger, the angry world.
Yeah.
But then again, we want to be real with them and show them or try to prepare them. And it's a thin line. It's a very thin line.
Yo, growing up, I just thought about this shit. Growing up, like high school or right out of high school. So we coming in early adulthood. You feel me? Two of my best friends were my cousins. Like, they were my two best friends, but they was my cousins. And we used to go out a lot, and I used to get a lot of hash for hanging with them, because it used to be like, oh, you gay because they gay.
Right.
You feel me? You hanging with them, you got to be gay because they gay. And then in my mind, I'm defending them. I'm like, yo, Cause they still trying to figure out how to come into acceptance of they self and how to go about it. So I'm like, yo, my cousin ain't gay until he say he gay. If he say he ain't gay, he ain't gay.
That's just what it
and
is.
I'm fucking with him. He ain't gay, and I'll punch you in your fucking mouth about that shit. He say he gay. I know he gay, but till he tell me he gay, he ain't gay.
Right,
bitch.
because he's going through his own.
But it got
trying
really,
to
bro,
accept
it got
himself.
really like with me being the raised that being
Right.
how I was raised and acceptance and loving my cousins and loving them like that, bro. That shit got like if you weak,
You were offended.
if you weak, that shit'll eat you up. It could get you.
Right.
I had a moment because it got so bad to where women, like the girls who I was talking to, had the audacity to ask me. Like my girl asked me that shit one time when I first started talking to her. Like, yo, like
your cousin gay?
nigga, is you gay because you hang with them? One girl asked me that shit like, you gay? And then I was like, and then she was like, bro, and then she was like, you can be real with me. Like, I just be real with you.
I'll accept it. It's too late. I love you already, Dubs.
Bruh, she said that shit, bro. She was like,
Dubs, I love you already.
She was like, you can be real.
No.
She was like, you can be real with me. I said, be real with you.
We gonna figure this out together.
Oh man, this is crazy. And then it's like the way I want to go about it. It's like I don't want to shun my cousins,
Right.
And then I don't want to expose my life. You feel me? To prove that I'm not a certain way.
Right.
This and this and that. So I'm just like, yo, look, I'm not this and this and that. These are my cousins. I love them. This and that. This
And
how
that's
we
just what
rocking.
it is,
We best
right.
friends. This how we rock.
Listen,
I think that this is a very healthy conversation, and I actually want to touch on this topic maybe 3 weeks out. So, you gentlemen, stick
I'm
around.
here. I'm here 24/7.
Are you now? Well, good.
I'm here 24/7, man.
Wait. You just invited him back in 3 weeks from now? No, hell no. We're going to find a different co-host.
No.
Wait a minute.
Here we go.
Court.
Talk your
You did not discuss that with me.
Talk to me back.
Court, we were supposed to discuss this.
He's just he's so excited. It sounds so good. He wants to come back, Andy. Just
Right.
accept it.
Right.
I'm so confused right now. I am
to me,
so
Court.
confused.
What gem would you want to give anybody who's about to be a father, or a father that might be a little, that's already a father and might be nervous or might feel some kind of way about parenthood? What would you give him?
First off, Baptist Hospital has amazing food, and the couch is very comfortable. I've been there twice.
Oh, in other words, you be
So
a
you
father.
don't do Jackson, you just do Baptist.
I do Baptist.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, I do Baptist.
You got that many
Kendall.
kids where you know about like different hospital options?
yeah.
He has two.
Next
He
Wednesday,
was
I'ma
on the
get
couch
you.
twice.
I'm
Thank
gonna get you next Wednesday.
He-
All right, so listen.
He was on the Baptist
But he
couch
was there
twice.
though. He was on the couch
there.
twice.
There though.
Twice.
Hey, I was there. I like that. I was there. So yeah, Baptist Hospital is an amazing hospital to have your child at, right? The couches come very comfortable, but being a child life, no matter what, don't let the mother run you out.
Press the button. No, that's the wrong button.
Don't let your
Yes.
child. Don't let your mother. Let the mother of your child run you out their life, because you are important just as they are. And don't listen to the naysayers. Don't listen to the people that say, "Oh, you got another baby on the way." Because I went through hell. I went through hell with my child, with Delani, and I had to tell people I don't care. Like I don't really care. I had talk with my manager, and I would tell him like,
Ooh,
yeah,
manager.
I would tell him
Yeah,
like, yo,
you know
like
that's big money. I need one of them too.
Get one of those.
how I go about this, how I do it, and honestly, he told me, fuck them. That's your child, nigga. You don't have to hide your child for none of
Absolutely.
that. And the point is, I feel like, bro, if we keep talking, we're gonna keep talking for a long time. No.
Oh.
The point is, social media is so crazy.
Yeah.
Like it's to the point where you gonna post your child or nah? You gonna post your child telling people you got another baby or what? And it's like, bro,
Is that what you're placing a value on as a mom, as a woman? That,
correct.
like,
But that's social media. You get what I'm saying? Like it's like, oh, I want you to let them know you got another baby.
that's
like,
not
type stuff.
That's not real. That's not their business.
Correct.
You don't owe. And we're so in a time where
It's
everybody
social
feels like
media,
you
bro.
owe them everything. You owe nobody nothing.
Not a
Nothing.
damn thing. So, but back to the topic, back to what you say.
What
Just
advice
being your
would you
child,
give 'em?
being your child life. No matter what the situation is, do not tell your baby mama, "Fuck you, put me on child support." That's the worst thing
Oh,
you
that's
ever
a
could
whole
say.
nother.
That what you
topic.
said?
No, hell no. The fuck?
I was
so-
gonna say because
That was a little
No, I
verbatim.
never said
That was a
that.
little
No,
verbatim.
hold on.
right there.
Let me get it right. I never said that because I was always in my child life. No matter I'm knocking on the door, yo, let me see my jit. 'cause
Oh wait,
that's all I
before
care
we go
about.
any further, I just want to say, fathers, please stop walking out your kids' life because your baby mama's put you on child support.
Correct.
Child support is not being a father.
Right.
Because
So I just
you
wanted
could
to say that.
also, if you want to beat her to the punch, put yourself on child support.
Or put her ass on child
and
support.
I'm gonna be so transparent. That's what they said do, but I'm not doing that because I'm here. For what?
No,
I'm
but
here.
that's in the case of it gets a little sticky.
Or just put it in writing. You don't have to go through the court. Put it in writing, get it
notarized.
notarized. You don't have to go through the court.
That's
You don't-
it.
Because at the end of the day, the judge don't know what's going on anyway.
At all.
You know what I'm saying? You don't have to go to a judge. We are grown. We are cordial. Put it on paper. Let's get it notarized.
That's real.
And that's just what it is.
But that's what it is,
But that
bro.
also comes
Maturity.
No, that also
Oh.
come with lack of knowledge. I'm 32 and I don't know that. I ain't never know that.
Oh,
that you could do that.
damn.
You never
Yes.
know? Yeah, so you
It's-
can imagine the other kids that don't know that.
You're right.
I never knew that.
You're right.
Nah, but honestly,
I
it
ain't
was
know
never
that.
a
My old,
situation.
my old boy was just on that porch.
but like Courtney said, put yourself
Going
on
to jail
child
every
support.
month type shit.
Put yourself on child support. But I took the other route as far as doing what I got to do for my child. My child need Pampers. My child need milk. My other child need tank tops. He need boxes because he growing up. Put money aside and do that.
Absolutely.
You ain't even gotta talk to her. Yo, I just when you let me know when you're on the way to Target, I did the pull up. They
Thank
bring it to the
you.
and
you.
I have receipts. This like
And
you feel
keep
me?
those
Right.
receipts.
Correct.
Because you never know who is
Yeah.
going to be in her ear, steering her in the
Yep.
wrong direction.
That's a
You're
fact.
right.
That's a
And
fact.
just don't listen to the naysayers and just keep doing what you know how to do as a father, as a young black father. You do what you got to do because we need you. We need you for the future.
They
And
need you.
They
The
need you for the
kids need
future.
you.
And we got to do what we got to do as a father because a father is just not a title of I'm a father. No, that is a deep,
job,
deep,
right.
People don't
definition.
realize how amazing that position is.
Right.
On
Like,
everything.
it is
It's my favorite
amazing
name,
to
favorite
be
title.
a father and a leader and a role model to
Black.
male, female, daughter,
Correct.
son. That is an amazing position.
Don't follow them the statistics, man. That's all that
So
is.
if I could drop
go
some
ahead.
gems
Your
on the
gems.
shorty, I've been telling him, or any just up and coming father, a new father, I would say you got to remember once you give life, it's bigger than yours, it's greater than yours. Now it's not about you no more, and that goes to even like to go with now that you know what I'm saying with what Courtney was saying earlier, like with foster and adopted, like once you adopt these kids and you fostering them in your crib, it's bigger than you. It's not about you no more.
Listen.
Like so, you got to remember. You got to think first. You got to think your actions, all of that stuff. You got to like, damn, yo, how is this gonna affect? That shit'll trickle down, yo. That shit'll have a
Right.
snowball effect, yo. Like, think like that, and you just gotta.
Put your pride aside, TP.
How I get back in it?
Oh, I said that out loud.
Yeah, I'm doing good. I'm doing good. I'm
thought-
honestly
okay,
doing
I'm
good.
sorry. I thought it was a
I'm doing
thought.
good. Nah,
Yo.
I'm doing good.
Keep,
man.
Okay.
Hey, keep you a good, healthy
I'm
relationship
so-
with God.
Right.
You
Eat
feel
your
me?
sea moss and read the scripture.
And,
That's
In
what
the
I've been
kabuki.
doing.
And
So, yeah,
kombucha,
I've been
drinking
doing that.
kombucha.
I've been
Just
honestly doing
don't
that.
quit. Don't give up. Don't
At
quit.
all. It's been
You're going to
times.
go through every emotion,
We
bro.
made
You're going to go
transparency
through
like,
it,
man, fuck
but
that. Put me on child support. No.
don't
Devontae,
quit,
stop
my
playing.
nigga.
Go
Yeah,
get your
don't
child.
quit.
Do what you got to do. And that's what happened. That's when I woke up and realized that.
What I'm going to say is, if you have not been in your child's life, whatever the reason is, there is no reason
It's no-
for your
exactly,
child.
bro.
Your child
That's
is your
fucking
child.
real.
And I'm going to be honest. You know, some baby mothers are complicated. The system is not set up for anybody's father to be great. Black, yellow, white, Puerto Rican, Spanish.
That's real.
I'm just
That's
being
real.
honest.
That's real
Right.
shit
So,
right there.
as a young father, you need to know, or even as an older father, if you fucked up, apologize to your child.
That's
That's-
it.
your
It
pride
takes
to
a
the
lot of
side.
growth.
Dude.
That takes a lot of growth.
I've been
Because you
apologizing
don't
all my life.
understand.
It takes a lot of growth.
You don't understand how sometimes those relationships being fixed can fix a fucked up situation for a grown man.
Right.
Or a grown woman.
Sorry
who
is
has
a
been
big-ass
looking,
Band-Aid.
who has been looking for love in all the wrong places, because I've been there, done that, and I've wrote the book.
And before we go any further with that, it's never too late.
Never.
But for the fathers
No.
who are not in your kid's life right now, you gonna get some blowback. You gonna get
backlash.
you gonna get some backlash. You gonna get the baby mama talking shit. You might even get the child talking shit because the mama been telling the child all this time how
on.
shitty of a father you've been
Period.
or have not been. It's
They don't
never too
understand
late.
nothing. They don't be like, huh?
It's never too late. it's absolutely never too late. That plays a major part because just because you've been gone for 10 years, you got another 50 years to be in that child's life.
Right.
You got another 40 years, 60 years, 80 years to be in that child's life.
Effort. Exert the effort.
This nigga's grown. This nigga's grown rekindling with their parents.
It's not going to happen overnight. It's not going to happen overnight.
What I will say is, though, when you rekindle this relationship, do not fall back on the bullshit that caused you to have to be drifted away from your child.
Absolutely.
Forward, moving forward. Moving forward. I think this was
it's gonna be some back. Yeah, it's gonna be some backsliding. But you gotta pick yourself up from the bootstraps and be like, listen, regardless of what she said, what my child said, I still, as a father, needs to be active in my child's life.
Absolutely.
So even when they close the door on you, knock on it again.
There you go.
Can't stop, won't stop. Don't stop.
Get it down,
I
baby.
told y'all, don't give up, bro. Don't
Absolutely.
give up, bro.
And we've been so caught up in our topic today. I did not give a shout out to our sponsor. So I want to apologize to Walter Queen. You all,
you sitting high up there.
yes. Baby. So Walter Queen, he has me and my daughter today in the studio dressed up in matching sweatsuits.
Oh,
absolutely comfortable.
Oh, stand up. Let us see.
Let us see.
Yeah, turn around.
You can't stand up on a talk show.
Face the brick wall.
Oh, Jesus Christ.
Never mind. I don't even want to do it no more.
Just turn around, face the brick wall. I'm tripping.
I don't even want to do it no more. But it's Walter Queen. He got
She gonna stand up though. See, that's crazy, right?
Yeah, cause these sweatpants is everything. Walter Queen down the side. Y'all can check him out at
that
walterqueen.com.
look like it's made out of some good material. It look comfortable.
It actually very is comfortable. It's not hot and
it look
sweaty.
breathable. That's what I was saying. Like it look breathable.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
So if you all can go to walterqueen.com. That's WalterKWEEN. He's also on Instagram. You can stop by Natural Beauty Bar and shop at the MBB Boutique for his new season of clothes, which is almost sold out.
Yeah.
Might I say, since last show the numbers have spiked like crazy. We
That's
are
what's
almost
up, bro.
sold
Since
out.
the last show.
Yes.
Or your videos
The last.
on Snapchat and Instagram, your Insta story.
So first of all, I just
Facebook.
want to say that I definitely supported him this weekend in Las
you
Vegas.
Definitely did in Vegas.
Yes. Well, he fully equipped me for every occasion.
Listen,
Oh, you was in Vegas showing
you couldn't
up.
miss it.
Listen,
All I seen was Candy smiling WK everywhere.
Right.
I don't even Candy was showing out in Vegas.
She was doing
I
her
was
dollar in
not.
Vegas.
I was supporting Walter Queen, so I want to thank him again for
That puck
sponsoring us
chicken.
this week. So if you have a small business, what's my buck chicken?
I saw you there eating chicken and you don't even eat meat.
Whoa.
You ate chicken?
Y'all gonna get
Wow.
This is beyond me. This is beyond me.
Candy.
I'm drinking kombucha.
Kombucha.
I'm drinking kombucha.
Kombucha.
Okay, I am detoxing. I just thought that, a vacation I deserve to eat a piece of chicken.
You right. You
That's
got it.
cannot be found anywhere but in
Candy
Nevada.
been working, y'all. Candy
Thank
been
you.
working. Candy been grinding. Candy got the boutique. Candy got the beauty bar. Candy got
Wait
too
till I
much
get off.
goddamn thing going on.
Yeah.
Trying to catch up.
It be like that sometimes.
Damn. But
More to
Candy got it
come.
going
More to
on,
come.
man.
More to come.
Yeah, man. I'm excited for your future. For real.
I'm excited for all of us.
Yeah,
because
that's
I
what
know
I'm talking
everybody got
about.
a little bit of something coming on. But
You
y'all,
hear me?
and y'all
You
follow
hear me?
us on social media, on
Truly.
Instagram, Snapchat, Facebook, YouTube. TP the host. Can you tell us where else? Tell our followers where else
Shit.
they can find us.
Radio.
RadioNet.
It's so much
Shopify.
stuff.
Is
Public,
it Shopify?
Spotify.
Are we on title yet?
Yeah.
We're on
man.
Tidal. Ooh.
It's crazy. Like it's
We
so
on
much.
Tidal for real or
So
for
much.
fake?
So much
For real.
blessings come. Hey, Dub, stop
We are
playing,
on-
man. We
we
doing
are
this
on
shit since
Tidal.
January. You know what time it is, man.
Right.
Like I was saying, it's so many apps we on, but make sure if you have an iPhone and you have the free Purple Podcast app, all you gotta do is type in the Split. And you'll see Candy, beautiful face, and Courtney, my dog, on the cover. And all you gotta do
Absolutely.
is subscribe. And also, Spotify, all you gotta do is just press play. That's it. And you can play it on the way to work, working out, whatever you're doing. Spotify, Apple Podcasts,
And you can catch
RadioNote.com.
all our previous shows.
Yeah, it's a lot. We're on so many apps. Like it's
many
a
platforms.
lot
There's
of
no
apps.
reason why you're not tuning in with us, laughing, joking, and being educated.
And if you have an idea, do not be afraid to message us because we're both
Please.
willing to listen. We need ideas. We want to keep it
We
fresh.
need topics.
Right.
And they think like people say that, but they really do listen. They really do listen for your input because
Absolutely.
Candy really be like, okay, so we have this many viewers, this, that. How we gonna do this next week? Okay, we're gonna do it like this. I'm in here with them, so I can vouch for them that they really listen to y'all and they want to hear y'all input.
Because this is not something for us just to do. We have plenty of shit to do.
Listen, especially Candy.
We have.
I just gotta go home and
Trust
deal
me,
with
I
them
know.
ashy ass kids. You know.
Trust me, I know.
Wait, I got some ashy ass kids too that I gotta be with.
Listen,
Don't do that.
Listen, Grandma be up. Listen, because Pam ain't with. Because Pam might be strangled.
Listen.
So yeah, to be exact, we on the Apple Podcast, we on Castbox, we on Desert, we on Google Podcasts, we on iHeart, we on GeoSaphon, we on Listen Notes, we on Podchaser, we on Radio.com, we on Radio Public, we on Spotify, we on Stitcher, we on Tidal, and we on TuneIn. That's a lot of apps.
You ain't say
Stop
YouTube
playing
and
with us.
Instagram and Facebook and Snapchat. Don't
and if you want to
forget
see
those.
the visuals and you want to hear the sound effects, they are on YouTube. And Candy go live every day from every Thursday. I'm
See,
saying
he trying to slide. You see what I'm saying? He trying to slide.
Wednesday.
Talk your talk.
Every
Thursday.
Thursday.
We ain't gonna talk about it. Go ahead.
Candy be on every Thursday on her live, so you can tune in then. But if you want to get the full effect, make sure you just go subscribe to her YouTube channel, because her YouTube channel doing numbers, and we got the best behind the camera, Mr. Dorsey.
Eddie Dorsey, third vision.
Third vision in the building.
Director Ghost.
So you watching the movie when you watch Candy YouTube. So make sure you go subscribe right now. We need you to subscribe, because Candy doing numbers.
Up there.
Listen.
Up there, stuck there.
Ooh,
Ain't that what they say, something like that?
I don't know.
Something like that. These goddamn young kids.
But yeah, man.
These children.
I'm like I said before, I'm gonna say it again. I'm excited for y'all show. I'll be looking forward to Thursdays, because Wednesday
Because he be trying to get on the mic.
Talking. Not
You
really.
don't even be
I be
invited.
nervous. Candy
Don't
and
even be
Courtney make me
invited.
nervous.
Don't do that,
Candy and
'cause,
Courtney make me nervous because I don't want to say the wrong thing.
Listen, when I walked in on you guys' show and I was able to listen and watch the chemistry in the room, I was like, this is dope. I don't think
Appreciate it, bro.
She was like, oh, you're gonna be on the show, and here you are. Yeah, Courtney,
You're gonna be on the show.
Yeah, pretty much.
I want you to understand. I
Yeah.
was like, there's no way just us two was gonna work this out. Like,
Y'all working it out.
And
Y'all
everybody
doing y'all
loves
damn
our
thing.
chemistry.
Yes.
I
Y'all
love
doing
you,
y'all
Courtney.
damn
It's genuine,
thing.
and I
It
love
is
you more.
very
Period.
genuine. You be throwing shots, but it's okay. You know
But
what
we
I mean?
need that. We need that. They want to know the real Candy.
But he can throw the shots at
You know-
y'all.
I'm ready for the shots.
No, you're not.
Listen,
Correct. Hey,
I want you to
listen.
understand.
Hey, Candy,
They
I'm always
equally
ready for
petty,
the
and I
shots.
don't want to be ill prepared because them two together. No,
This is
He
talking.
be starting with me.
them two. Listen,
He start with me.
it'll be a versus. It'll be a versus. We'll be on
You
versus
do
TV. Listen, and this shit will not go how y'all want it to go.
It'll be UNTP. I'm chilling. I'm in the cut over there with Candy. We chilling, man.
But we want to thank Dubs for we threw Dubs in the spot. Dubs
What?
came
I
in to
chill.
watch.
I didn't even eat my food. My
Dubs
food
came to
cold.
support. Dubs came to
I
support.
came to
Dubs-
sit in the cut and
Dubs said he
chill.
came to use the bathroom. We told him to eat his food on the toilet.
We need
I
you.
mean, I'm
Right.
We got you got
God
2
damn.
minutes before cameras
start.
off.
Cold, y'all.
yeah,
We want to
cold.
thank TP again for sitting
Anytime.
Thank you.
in. This is his last show.
Again. I get fired every week. I get fired every week. I'm gonna get a shirt that said fired. I'm gonna just wear it every Thursday.
I appreciate it. We have our co-host Courtney with the Q,
Yo.
Period.
and of course I'm your host Candy Green. And before we go, I just want you see what I'm saying?
see, I'm-
You see what I'm saying?
He hit the wrong button. It's no big deal.
And you take up for him. I got a trick for that.
My dog Courtney with the Q.
Me and Courtney is invading Talk Your Talk next Wednesday.
We in what?
How about that?
We in, hey, mama room.
We in your daddy room.
Jesus.
But before we go, I just want to leave you all a little jewel. Don't be busy, be productive.
Ooh. Say it again. You gotta say it one more time. You gotta say it one more
Don't be
time.
busy, be productive.
And if you know a good dad, just tell him thank you.
Thank
For
you.
real. Appreciate it.
To all the good fathers out there, we appreciate you, we love you, and this is The Split.
I'm Hollywood. Arrogant, don't I look good? Marilyn, Monroe.
I can't.
That was the split, but you know
Jesus
you have the
Christ,
other podcasts in the building.
Turn off the mic, mute the mic.
Talk your talk. Talk your
And we out.
Arrogant, don't I look good?